Hey yo, what up? It's your boy Young Jim here, and today in this video, I'm going to be going on to a couple of different topics. Well, mainly just one, because this one is hitting directly home for me, because like it's very important and it's been going on for such a long time. And I know some of you already know what's going on due to social media. If you have Twitter, Facebook, or even Snapchat, doesn't matter. But I would just like to go on to say that my opinion and my take and my 2 cents on the protesting that's happening right now in regards to George Floyd. So I am in full support of everyone who's in protests, everyone who is going out there making their voices be heard, and voicing against the systemic racism and oppression that we have been enduring for a very, very long time. Now I'm not directing this at just anybody or anything like that. I'm not directing this at a specific person. I'm just voicing myself on a platform that I know I use, and I know I'm not the biggest of YouTubers. I know I'm only here with a little lower than 400 subscribers, but I would just like to put my opinion on everything that's going on. This whole racism thing and the systemic oppression is very unacceptable. Like, we have me as a black man as well. For people who didn't know, I'm a black guy. This has been going on for a very long time, before I was even born. Like, I'm only 22 here, and this has been going on since my grandfather was younger, my great grandfather. Like, this is a real life issue here, and we're out making protests. We're out making our voices be heard. We're out here trying, and we're trying to put our perspective out there. Like, it really shouldn't have to come to a point where things have gone into rioting and looting and everything. But I'll get into that in a second. But for right now, like, we shouldn't constantly have to endure racial injustice. Like, George Floyd passed away because a cop kneeled on his neck. Like, that's never acceptable. I mean, I know I'm not a cop or anything, but that's not a way to properly detain a suspect that that was complying with officers. He wasn't resisting arrest, from at least the videos that I was seeing. Like, it was hard for me to watch. And just like every other police brutality video that I've seen in the media or social media, it's always ending with someone losing their life. And rarely do cops actually get prison time for it. Do they like, the people who die through police brutality barely get any justice behind it. You can say that for Trayvon Martin, for Lando Castile. You can say that for Breonna Taylor. And same thing for many other black brothers and sisters who have lost their lives due to this. And I want to get into the topic of, black lives do matter. Now, that doesn't mean that all lives don't matter, because all lives do matter. But in this very, very moment, black lives have been taken from us. Black lives have been expiring simply because of the color of our skin. We've had to endure racism since we were brought here to America, and what more is it going to take? We've tried peacefully protesting. We've tried to actually remain calm and civilized, to have people hear us out. But I don't understand why it's so difficult for racists to not grasp that idea. And people who are saying that rioting is only going to make us look worse. Martin Luther King peacefully protested. Yeah, he did, but he was still assassinated for it. Martin Luther King died for a cause to integrate blacks and whites equally. And here we are in 2020, in today's society, where we are integrated in various communities, entertainment sectors, and other things as well as a community, and we are still undergoing the same exact failure of racism. Like, no one should have to, I shouldn't, personally, with me, and it's happened before with me. I am black, and it has happened before with me, where I I've went to a grocery store and I've been discriminated against. I've been discriminated against at my old former job, and a lot of people don't really want to answer to the subject simply because it makes them uncomfortable. But if it makes you uncomfortable, then you are part of the problem, you know. And as for white people who are siding with us in this very hard time, we thank you for that. Like, we appreciate you using your voice, utilizing your voice to make yourself be heard. And it's hard to say, but white people are privileged when it comes down to interacting in everyday society. I have to fear for my life every single day whenever I go out into the public. You know, I can and it's not even if I just go out into the public now, because of what happened with Breonna Taylor. You can still be shot and killed unlawfully in your own home by police, and it's really a sad thing, and I want justice for it, and we all want justice for it. My fellow black brothers and sisters, we have come together in a time where it's still difficult for people to understand. Like, it's still a hard. It shouldn't be that hard, honestly, but it's still a difficult thing for us to go through whenever we have to peacefully protest and still be assaulted for it. We can peacefully protest and still be, you know, attacked by dogs. We can peacefully protest and be, you know, sprayed by water hoses. We can be peacefully protesting and be tear gassed, beaten by police, and just other sources of police brutality. Like I said, I understand that all lives matter. Whites, Hispanic, Asian, Black, Native American, any race, you name it, all lives matter. But in this very moment, black lives seem like the only lives that don't matter. And if you can't understand that, then I don't know what else there is more for me to say. Like I said, I'm using my platform the best that I can to contribute to a problem that's been, or contribute to a solution to a problem that has been going on for generations. And I know it's very different for me to make a video like this, and I normally don't. And you can even go in my catalog. I've made numerous videos to very touchy subjects in the past, but this has been affecting me in the biggest way possible, and I just wish there would be an end to it. And if you don't know how to properly you know, contribute to the cause, then it's alright. Like, I will be sure to list links into the description for petitions, donations. If you are not feeling comfortable with your safety and protests due to like what's going on in social media and what's going on in these protests, then it's okay. I understand, like, you're concerned about your safety, but you can still, you know, voice yourself in other ways. So if you don't feel comfortable with protests, it's alright. We understand your safety. Then go donate. If you don't have the money to donate, then that's alright. That's fine. Then go sign petitions. There's multiple petitions online to contribute to George Floyd's cause, to the Minneapolis Freedom Fund. There's so many different things to contribute to other than just going out to protests and donating. There is ways to make your voice be heard. Like I said, I will list links in the description to make sure that, you know, at least someone out here can do the right thing. But that's all I had to talk about. It's a very rare thing for me to do, but like I said, I wish the best for everyone. I pray that you guys stay safe. I love you guys, and you guys please be careful. Thank you. Peace out.